Hey everyone, we're on our way up to San Jacinto Mountains, going up there for the weekend. Just gonna go camp with some friends, hike up to Tahquitz Peak tomorrow, see what we can find, and then go fishing on Sunday. So looking forward to it. Should be a good weekend, and stay tuned. Alright, we're getting closer. Been on the road for like an hour now. That's what we get for trying to leave the coast and go up to the mountains on a Friday. On the drive up, you can't miss it. Standing above the meadows, Tahquitz Peak at 8,846 feet tall. It's fun to see it as we're on our way up for the weekend, a good reminder of where we'll be hiking to. The scenic drive continues to take us higher as we wind through the pine trees and drive past Idlewild into the Stone Creek Campground for the evening. Alright, it's a beautiful morning here up in San Jacinto. Levi and I stayed the night up at the Stone Creek Campground. Overall it was good. And heading out of the ranger station, get a permit to do the Devil's Slide trail up to Tahquitz Peak. Me and Levi's second time going up to that peak in the last year, so looking forward to it. We're gonna do it with some friends and the guys that did Mount Whitney with, so it should be fun. Making our way up the Devil's Slide Trail, a nice tree-covered route that connects right into the Pacific Crest Trail. From the switchbacks, you get incredible views of the surrounding peaks and valleys, including the Lily Rock. This is one of the most popular trails in the San Jacinto region, and on the weekends, the permits are limited to only 30 a day. So if you're planning on going there, be sure to arrive nice and early. Coming up to the junction with the Pacific Crest Trail, Devil's Slide, up on the top of the ridge. This took us about a little less than 2 hours, not too bad. After it meets with the Pacific Crest Trail, the trees slowly start to thin out, making it slightly more exposed to the sun and a little bit warmer, but not too bad. It's less than 2 miles along the Pacific Crest Trail until you get to the top, but there is some steep sections and drop-offs to look out for along the way. And once you get to this junction sign, you're less than a quarter mile from the top. The top from Tahquitz Peak, looking down. Whew. Driving back from doing the Tahquitz Peak, we had a blast up there with a couple of buddies, a couple of other kids, actually 4 kids total that made it up over 8,000 feet, so gotta give them a shout out for that. They did a great job up there. We're gonna head to Thomas Mountain and see what we can find to set up camp for the night, and then stay up there, relax, do some stargazing, and then go for some fish at Lake Hemet the next day. We're able to find this spot off of Thomas Mountain Road. We just decided to come up this way since we're staying another night and find a spot that we could set up camp at. Just actually surprised that a lot of the yellow posts were available and vacant, but we ended up really liking this spot. It's got a view back behind. I don't think you can really see it from here, but and then also over that way as well. Kind of can see the sun setting right now back over the mountain. We ended up being really glad that we were able to find this unofficial camping area and have it all to ourselves. It was great being secluded in a peaceful area and gave us time just to reflect and be thankful for what we have in our surroundings, enjoying the stargazing and the beautiful sunset. We just finished packing up from our Thomas Mountain campsite. It's a beautiful night last night. We're able to go explore around the campsite this morning. Now we're just gonna take the trail the rest of the way up and around and go have some fishing time at Lake Hemet today. The rest of the way up and around Thomas Mountain Road is a fun scenic drive. It continues winding through the trees along this narrow fire road, and it'll take you to a junction where you can make a left and take a trail up to the summit where there's some more yellow posts with some great views at the top. Lake Hemet is a beautiful camping area, although you do have to have reservations to stay, and it's usually pretty booked, so you need to plan well in advance if you're gonna go. just left Lake Hemet, out there fishing for about 4.5 hours. Only got one fish, unfortunately, but it was fun. We enjoyed the time out there at the lake in the sun, and just enjoyed this weekend in general. Definitely tired.